Imagine two people. One meticulously tracks every dollar, budgeting apps, color-coded spreadsheets, no eating out, no subscriptions, no fun. The other one barely looks at their bank account. 10 years later, the second person is a millionaire. The first one is still budgeting. That story is playing out right now for millions of people. And today, we're going to talk about why. Here's what nobody in the personal finance world wants to admit: budgeting is defensive. It's financial survival mode dressed up as a strategy, and if all you ever do is play defense, you will never win the game. By the end of this video, you'll understand exactly what wealthy people focus on instead, and it has nothing to do with cutting expenses. Now, let's be clear, budgeting isn't bad. Tracking your spending is like knowing the score of the game. It tells you where you stand. But knowing the score doesn't win the game. Too many people confuse awareness with action, and that confusion is costing them years of wealth building. Think about what budgeting actually does. It limits how much you spend. That's it. And spending less money only helps you if you're doing something productive with what's left over. If your savings are just sitting in a checking account earning 0.01% interest, you haven't won. You've just lost slower. Let me tell you about Sarah and Marcus. They both earn $50,000 a year. Sarah is obsessive about her budget. She canceled Netflix, meal preps every Sunday, and hasn't bought new clothes in 2 years. She saves about $400 a month, which she keeps in a savings account. Marcus doesn't budget at all in the traditional sense, but he spends about $200 a month learning digital marketing skills, and he started a small freelance side business. 3 years in, Sarah has saved around $14,000, which, after inflation, is worth less in real terms than when she started. Marcus, on the other hand, grew his freelance income to an extra $2,000 a month. He's not just saving money, he's created a new income stream that compounds over time. Same starting salary, completely different financial trajectory. This is what we call the income ceiling problem. When you only budget, your wealth is capped by your income. There's a hard limit. You cannot save more than you earn. But income, especially income from skills, businesses, and investments, has no ceiling. It can grow beyond any budget you'll ever create. Now here's a number that should stick with you. Studies consistently show that beyond a certain point, cutting expenses yields diminishing returns. There are only so many subscriptions to cancel. But income? Income can be doubled, tripled, even multiplied 10 times. The math simply doesn't work in the budget cutter's favor over the long run. So what do wealthy people actually focus on? 3 things. First, increasing earned income through skills, promotions, or career pivots. Second, creating additional income streams through side businesses, freelancing, or monetizing knowledge. And third, deploying money into assets that generate returns without constant effort. They think in terms of cash flow, not just cash saved. That third one, assets, is where the real magic happens, and it's the part most people skip entirely. An asset is anything that puts money into your pocket over time. Stocks, real estate, a business, even intellectual property like a course or a book. Every dollar you invest in an asset works for you while you sleep. A dollar trapped in a low-yield savings account does not. Here's the mindset shift that changes everything. Stop asking, how can I spend less? And start asking, how can I make this dollar produce more dollars? That single question, if you actually sit with it, will rewire how you see every financial decision you make. It's the difference between a scarcity mindset and a growth mindset, and wealthy people live in that question every single day. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. I don't have enough money to invest, or I need to get out of debt first. Those concerns are valid. But here's the truth. The habits and the mindset have to shift before the money does. You can start investing $20 a month. You can start learning a skill tonight for free. The amount matters far less than the direction you're moving in. Here are 3 practical steps you can take starting this week. Step 1. Audit your income, not just your expenses. Ask yourself, is your current income growing? If it's flat, that's a problem budgeting cannot solve. Step 2. Identify one skill you could learn in the next 90 days that could increase your earning potential or start a side income. Step 3. Open an investment account if you don't already have one and automate even a small contribution. $10, $20. The habit matters more than the amount right now. Budget the way you budget. Track your spending. Avoid unnecessary debt. Live within your means. Those habits are foundational and they matter. But treat your budget as the floor, not the ceiling. The floor keeps you from falling. The ceiling is what you need to break through. And you break through it by growing income and building assets, not by cutting another expense. The uncomfortable truth is this: the financial industry profits when you believe that managing money is complicated and that you need their products and advice. But the core principles are simple. Earn more. Spend less than you earn. Invest the difference in things that grow. Repeat for years. That's it. The complexity is manufactured. The simplicity is real. If you take one thing from this video, let it be this: your budget is not your financial plan. It is one tool inside a much larger strategy. People who build real, lasting wealth are not the most frugal people in the room. They are the most intentional. They are growing their income, building assets, and thinking in decades, not just months. Start thinking that way today, and everything changes.